Suave Keys and execute things. Now, we did it as part of like our proof of concept to make it a little more fun for like Warzone controller and Dark Souls controller, and they were built very statically and like hard coded. Like there's literally a giant switch statement of like, if it's this command, send this key. Where now I don't just want to make it work for me. I want to make it something that someone can just go sign in and use on their own Twitch channel. Any other streamer that has a piece of hardware for it anyway should be able to use, at least in the long run when we're actually releasing this stuff in the future. And two, works with Suave Keys the way that Suave Keys works, making it totally customizable. So what I'm thinking is, I'm going to just write this out because we're going to get working on it. There's some major components here, but what I'm going to do is build an app. We're going to do it in Xamarin again in .NET. Xamarin plus C#. The app needs to be able to sign into Suave Keys and sign into Twitch. So now this is the Twitch bot, and you can choose what channel to like listen to and all that, or you need to sign into your channel. So like I'll be signing in with Suave Pirate, not with like Suave First Mate, I think. Sign into Suave Keys, and then basically what it's going to do is listen for commands with, we need some sort of prefix basically. With some, we can make it customizable. Custom prefix. Example could be like press and then like the thing to press. Then take that command and pass it to Voicify via Custom Assistant. Now we've already done this for the Android app. What we just did with Wit is exactly that. Like it's basically doing this, except it's using the mic on the Android device and Wit to do the NLU to detect this actual thing to press, the command. And then it's passing it off to Voicify, which then does the rest of it, right? So that will like if we get it to Voicify and we say, here's the command to execute, we then handle, everything else is done. Like it'll just work if we give it the access key and if we give it the command. And we can literally take the code that we used for Suave Keys on Android and just do it in a separate client. Now, I want to do this outside of the Suave Keys project. So an important note here is not part of core Suave Keys, because there's not very many Twitch streamers that are probably going to be using this. It's an extension. And the reason I want to do this is it's going to show not just that we can do awesome stuff with Suave Keys and you know, yell at computers and it'll actually play games for us, but show that developers can extend that experience to beyond what is already built into Suave Keys. So by making this extension, it's sort of proving out both our OAuth setup and our API setup to be like, hey, we're able to execute this stuff. The only thing that might be a little weird is that we're able to actually execute against the Voicify app where someone else wouldn't, but in theory they could even go directly to the webhook call. We can make that possible too. So we could even skip the Voicify side of things if we need to. But I'm going to do it through Voicify for this case. But we might end up needing to, out of this, develop a new endpoint to enable us to basically have other developers build the same type of stuff that we're doing. Okay, so here's what we need to do. We're gonna add a new repository in GitHub, scaffold out a Xamarin.Forms app, and then we need to create a Twitch app for this, and we need to register an auth client in our database. We don't have a means to do that automatically right now through the APIs, but we need to just go into Postgres and be like, boom, here's your app ID and secret. That way we can sign in and we can be an OAuth client. We're going to use Xamarin Essentials to handle the actual sign-in part for both of these because both should be supporting OAuth 2 auth code grant flow. And then the rest of this is like almost a copy from what we did in the Warzone controller. So just as an example, this is like that hard-coded stuff I was talking about before. This is the Warzone controller Twitch client. It was copied mostly from the TwitchLib stuff, but then the biggest thing is this on message received event that we're handling. And so what we did is we just said like, hey, if you say !reload, send the reload intent. We just like map that command and then we sent it up. So like this general process is going to be the same of like, hey, get the command that was sent if it starts with our prefix and then fire it away. Except that we don't have to do all this garbage because it's just going to be anything that starts with the prefix. And then once we get it running, you'll be able to try it out in chat and just actually type your commands that match the prefix and see if we can't get it to line up with Suave Keys and go from there. So that's all going to basically run regardless of what platform we're running it on, which means that I could have the Android app version of this actually be the bot, or I could run it from Windows or whatever, which is cool because it means that any Twitch streamer, like, people could be using a Mac, but then just like boom, throw it up on their phone and they're good to go. Okay. First things first, let's see if we can. I just started this process. We got to create an application. I'm already signed in as Suave Pirate, so we need to create an app. When we create an app on Twitch, that's going to give us OAuth credentials that we can use, and we need to then provide OAuth redirect URLs. When testing, looking to set this. So this is going to need to match a prefix that we're using from the client side, which we can look at from Postgres. So let me pull up pgadmin here. Close Twitter. I'm going to pull up pgadmin just in another tab, I think, once it comes up. Come on, pgadmin. Go, go, go. Give me Postgres. All right, I'm swinging it over here just so you don't see my stuff while we get it lined up. So what I'm doing over here is I'm just going into the Suave Keys dev Postgres server. There we go. We're all logged in. It's all beautiful. And then we're just going to load all the auth clients. Let me just extend this so you can see it. So each one of these clients is essentially to us an app. It's a different place where someone can log in to Suave Keys. They have an ID and secret, which is what we use for both verifying and then also handling client secret stuff. And then there's these redirect URIs. So this one, for example, is going to Alexa. There's a list of them. This one is for Google. And then these ones are all for locally running apps. So this is for Android, iOS, and UWP, or the other way around, I guess, Windows, Android, iOS. So but what we need to do is for each one of the actual end clients that we want to run for the Suave Keys Twitch client, we also need to create an OAuth client, or an auth client. And then it should just be good, because then we should be able to sign in if we keep those credentials around. So just like we did for Suave Keys, we'll just do the same thing for the extension. Again, in terms of like proving that this is something that other developers will be able to do in terms of building extensions for Suave Keys, we're going to end up building more of an interface and portal for like Suave Keys that lets you create an app. Like all you need is an account, which you'll be able to create on the website or the web app. Then you'll be able to create a new app and like register it, just like we're doing right now for Twitch, right? So the stuff we're doing for Twitch, we need to set up. So let's call it, I'm going to build just the Windows one first. So we'll start there, and then we can extend these for Android and iOS. I'm going to call it Suave Keys Twitch Bot Windows. And this is going to be Suave Keys Twitch, : whack whack. Hopefully they are cool with that. Okay, great. Select a category. Game integration, chatbot, technically. I am not a robot, I promise. Cannot contain the words Twitch. Okay. Suave Keys bot. Can I do dash? There you go. Can I say chatbot? There we go. Okay, we're moving. And create. Alright, so now we have that. Presumably, I'll be able to go in here and get my ID and secret when we set up OAuth, and I'll make sure that's all kept out. So let's go to GitHub. Let's go make a new repository. New. We're going to call it Suave Keys TwitchBot. How about that? Just suavekeys.twitchbot. This is an extension for Suave Keys to let users sign in with Suave Keys, then sign in with Twitch, and listens to commands to execute Suave Keys actions. It's public. I like to initialize it, I guess, with a README and a gitignore. This is all going to be in .NET. So we'll do the Visual Studio gitignore, and we'll MIT license it. It's all yours. Do whatever the hell you want with it. All right, creating it, and then we got to clone it. I'm going to just open it in Visual Studio and see if that works. Sometimes this is finicky for me, but if this is finicky, then we can do it from the GitHub desktop, which is what we do as well. Alright, this is going to be to, not there, but to projects, because that's where we put our stuff. And clone. Clone, clone, clone. Awesome. So now we can do new project. Hello, new project. We're going to do a Xamarin.Forms app, just like I said. Mobile app, Xamarin.Forms. I'm going to call it Suave Keys Twitch Bot. And now we got to go choose the folder where we just cloned that. Projects. Suave Keys Twitch Bot. New folder called Source. Select folder. Alright. Bam. I don't think we really need much in here. It's basically going to be like 2 buttons in a text box, I think. It's going to be sign into Suave Keys, sign into Twitch, what is the prefix you want? And we got to include Windows. Oh, it doesn't do it. There we go. Now we got to include Windows. Did it do it? Hey. Alright, let's try running it. We're going to keep running it in 64-bit. Make sure that the things actually worked and that Xamarin didn't screw us over. And then we'll commit this and get started on setting up the wire up and all that. Basically, the things that we need to handle on each of the platforms that's a little different are the auth client stuff. So we did that already in Suave Keys, which was nice. So if we close... Right, it's in here. We have the generic service, the auth client settings, and then we dependency inject that with TinyIOC. We're going to want to do the same thing. So we need a unique client ID and secret for each of the platforms because that's how we're going to identify with the... I guess like maybe we don't. I mean, in theory, we could use the same one, but we shouldn't. We follow good practices here. We shouldn't. So we need to be able to inject that separately. And from there, we'll be able to basically implement this on like UWP with the clients that we have. And then we probably need to do this like the same thing for the Twitch client stuff because we're going to have a different Twitch client for Android versus iOS versus Windows versus Mac, wherever else we put this thing. All right, so it ran. We should have a nice little like, yay, welcome to Xamarin.Forms. Here's where you can learn to write code. Except it's not a clickable link. Sweet. All right, so moving forward with this, let's get some of our dependencies in a row, but I'm going to commit this first. Hello. There we go. Initial project. Push. Okay, so what we need is, at the shared level, we need the Twitch client lib, and we need the Voicify Assistant SDK. So we can say Twitch client, that's the one. Get the latest, and then we'll get the latest Voicify Assistant SDK. Oh, Voicify Assistant, because essentially we're just building a custom assistant to talk to that endpoint. We might not even end up needing this in the long run. There we go. Okay, so we've got the Twitch lib stuff. Let's go just scaffold out our page. Actually, you know what? Let's get some stuff organized here. The default stuff, not how I like it. So let's create. We got models. We're gonna need views and view models. New folder, view models. New, older services, and we also need to pull in TinyIOC. So I like to put that in a folder called Bootstrap. Because it's the part where we bootstrap the project. Now the cool thing is with TinyIOC is all you have to do is take a file and copy it. I mean, like I can't even get the NuGet to work. So we're just gonna take this, and then we're gonna go over here and create another class called TinyIOC. And then paste it, and then that's it. There's no dependencies on anything weird. So we've got TinyIOC. We need a main page view model class. Main page view model. We're gonna add Fody. Totally forgot about that. So Fody's gonna let us just handle iNotify property change and kind of just be done with it. Manage NuGet packages. Fody. Property change.Fody, install that. That should just sort of add everything for us. It'll do some of the post-build processing to generate a whole bunch of stuff for us to do the iNotify property change, so we don't have to worry about that. Where did my... Do I still need the Weaver stuff? Or do I not need that? I thought it added the Weaver's XML, because we have that over here, right? Do we? Yeah, we got this. Hold on. Can I copy this across Visual Studio? I can. Yes. Okay. Fody Weavers, good to go. Now we're gonna move main page into. Oh, we didn't make a views, did we? Hold on. New folder. We gotta have views for our view models, and that gets slapped up there. Yeah, move it all up. Awesome. And now for services, we're going to set up. Oops. Yep, new class. We're gonna call this Suave Keys auth settings, and then we're gonna have an Twitch auth settings. Public interface, and this is going to have a string client ID and a client secret. I guess. Yeah, we do need to separate them, even though they're going to be the same. Because they're technically going to... We need two different instances. This is one of the weird sort of things with .NET dependency injection. That's kind of a weird thing to work around. But we're going to do this. iTwitch auth settings. It's going to be the same exact... We only need the client ID and secret. iTwitch auth settings. So these are going to be individually injected and set from the underlying platform. So like we'll have an implementation of both of these on the Windows app, but we should set it up first to enable us to do the container stuff. So we're going to have a, first of all, let's do this, public static new app called current, because there's an existing one on that one. So we'll say current is this. And then we're going to have a public read-only tiny IOC.container called container. And we need that. I'm going to pull in the namespace, actually. None of that nonsense. And we need that on the constructor. So we'll say container. We'll initialize first. That's fine, I guess. Container equals container. So that means we're not going to be able to build Android and iOS. We do need to go down to our main page here and say var container equals, ooh, hello spelling, container equals new tiny IOC container. And then we can just pass the container in here. And we need to do that on each of the platforms. So I'm going to do that real quick. Bip. Bop. Grab my namespace. Blip. Blop. Bam. Container. Alright. Now we're still able to build, which is cool. Alright. That's all set. We need now here a folder for services. And we need to add a, what do we need? Suave Keys auth settings. And that's got to implement our Suave Keys auth settings. You know what I just realized? This actually shouldn't even have this set. These should be read-only. There we go. These are just going to be constant. Boom. Alright. We'll throw the not implemented exception for now. Again, shameless copy paste. Twitch auth settings. Come in here and say Twitch. iTwitch, which is true. Alright. What doesn't this like? Oh, this still has the set. We gotta get rid of the set here too. No need for that. Alright, cool. So then from our native, oh, hello. Please don't crash. From this one, we want to say container.register, and we're going to register Suave Keys auth settings to Suave Keys auth settings, and then do the same thing for the Twitch ones. So Twitch and normie Twitch. Cool. So basically what we need to do now is set up our view model, bind it to our view, and then see if we can't get like a sign-in process going. And then we'll actually handle some of the abstractions and the actual calls out to Twitch and to Suave Keys to actually log in. All right, let me zoom this in a little bit. Okay, so we got our main page view model. Let's start setting this up. This should be the only page, so I'm not going to do like a base view model or anything. I think what I'm... actually, what do we have for Suave Keys base? We have some nice stuff in here, like is busy and title. We don't even need this, though. Yeah, we don't really need that because Fody should handle it for us. So unless we need some of that base stuff in the long run, I don't particularly care. All right, so we're gonna need a prop I command, and this is going to be a Suave Keys sign-in command, and a prop I command Twitch sign-in command. We're going to have a prop bool is linked to Suave Keys. Ooh, yikes. And a bool for is linked to Twitch. So if we've already logged in, we don't have to do that again. And then we're going to have a string prefix. Okay. Do we need something to like actually start it? Actually, maybe we do. Prop I command start command, and we'll have a stop command. Actually, we can do a toggle start, and therefore we need a like is listening. Okay. So basically, it's gonna be like sign in with Suave Keys button, sign in with Twitch button. If you're good there, we'll say like, hey, you're signed in for both of them, or like a disabled button, be like, you did it. And then we'll have a button that's like start or stop if you're not listening, and then if you're listening, it'll just sit there. Maybe we can like write the list of commands out to a string or something. I guess we can temporarily do this, right? We can say string command log, so we can just get a log of all the stuff you guys are all typing, but it's all going to be in chat anyway, so it's not super necessary. But it could be interesting. I don't know. All right, so we need a constructor, and we need... do we abstract the auth calls? I think we do. I think we do. I think we do this. We're going to do an I sign-in service. This is going to handle both sign-ins, I think. So we got public interface. We can do task of result. I think I should be able to get that from... No. All right, hold on. I'm going to add the service result NuGet 2. This is one of mine that you can use. Service result. Gives you just an easy way into using the result pattern. And it's also targeting 1.6, so it's super, super accessible. We don't need anything outside of .NET Standard. Cool. Now we got result, which means that we can take this. Hello. There we go, using service result. And do we really care? Like, we should be able to just say, like, give me the access token. I almost, you know what? I'm going to do this. Screw the sign-in service. Let's add a service for Suave Keys and a service for Twitch. And the view model is going to do the exchange for us depending on what's happening. So we'll have an Suave Keys service public interface, and this will be, we'll have a task of result. We can just do like a bool for now. We can always change this and say start sign in async, and then we'll have a, yeah, let's do task result. We can also do bool. These might just swap out. We'll say send command. And this will be the name of the command. And I think that's all we have to worry about. The rest of this, like after sign in, it should just be done. I guess we should say like task result string get access token async. I'm gonna post fix these. Now this is basically gonna be the same thing for the Twitch one, ironically. This is like a beautiful, just like glue the two together. Obviously the implementation of what they're doing is gonna be very different. Twitch service. Actually, you know what? It's not gonna be the same. I mean, the sign in and get access token will, but the rest of the underlying stuff will most certainly be different. Because there's no send command. Instead, it's just gonna be like start listening, and then we're gonna have an on command event. So we've got sign in, do that. We've got task result of bool. We'll say start toggle listening async, and then we'll have a event, and it'll be an event handler of type string. It can literally just be the command. We'll call this on command received. Okay, looking good. Now we just got to implement those, but we do need to actually get them into our view model. So we'll have a private read-only Twitch service, call it Twitch service, and a private read-only Suave Keys service called Suave Keys service. And I'm not going to inject them into here because I don't want to deal with dependency injecting my view models, but I'll just pull it out of the container. So we can say app.current.container.resolve, and we'll resolve an iTwitch service. I'm going to go ahead and just add some handy dandy null checks there. This needs an underscore in front of it for naming convention reasons. Alright, Suave is app current container resolve iSuave service. Alright. That's great. Now what we want to do is register our commands. So let's do this. Let's do sign in command. So we'll do that. Is going to be a new command, and we'll async void like a bunch of monsters and hope that nothing breaks. And for now I'm just going to scaffold them and we can fill them out. So this is going to be Twitch sign in command. This is going to be toggle start. Oh, we only need the 3, right? Yeah, alright, we only need the 3. Okay. So what we can do for Suave Key sign in is say var sign in result is await Suave service dot start sign in, and if sign in result dot result type is okay, then we can say that is linked to Suave Keys is true, else is linked to Suave Keys is false, which means that we can make this super easy and just say that is the sign in result type. Oops. It's this, right? We don't need the if-else if we're just assigning a bool inside of an if-else. This is going to be almost the exact same thing for Twitch, except it's going to be the Twitch service. Okay. And then toggle start, we'll say var start result. Actually, we can do this. Yeah. All right. Var start result is await Suave. Oh no, this is going to be on the Twitch side, right? Twitch.stop toggle. There it is. There it is. If the result is okay, equals start result type .ok. Then we'll say is listening is the opposite of is listening. Result type. And now we can clean up some namespaces. How handy. Y'all see where I'm going with this? We're scaffolding all of the view stuff, and then we'll just write the business logic, and then we'll just get it to work first try. That's the move. Every time. All right, what we do need to handle, though, is the event. So we need to say Twitch service dot on command received, and we need a method for that. All right, so this is basically going to be the broker between the two services. So what we can do is, we need to change that name. It's basically, I'm going to say change this from E to command. So pass the command to the key service, and also append to log. Actually, that's literally 2 lines of code. Well, I don't even know why I wrote that comment. Like, I thought I was gonna have to do a bunch of stuff here, but instead it's literally just like, oh wait, suave.send, and you just send the command. And then I guess this does need to be async though. And then we need to do command log plus equals. We'll like new line it. We'll do this. Interpolate command. We should initialize, not initiate. That's the second time I've said that. We should initialize the command log as an empty string first. Oh, you know what? We should check against the prefix. Say if command starts with, we got to do an exclamation point and prefix. Otherwise, we just ignore it. Like, we don't care what comes through. And we want to remove. We're going to trim the prefix out because we just want the underlying command. So that's all going to happen on this side. What? What do I not like about this? Can I not trim strings? I thought I could trim a string. Dot trim start. Does this take? Man. Can I call this to character array? What does this take? It's a single one, right? No, trim cars. Can I pass that? All leading and trailing occurrences of the set of characters specified. So can I do just to character array? Will that work? Only one way to find out. We need that. All right, so basically we're going to get the event. We're just going to pass the raw text. So whatever you're saying as a command, we're just going to pass it anyway. I mean, we can filter it on the Twitch service too, so like in theory this doesn't even need to happen. But yeah, I mean, like we're just going to take everything you type and see if it works, if it matches the prefix, and if it does, we're going to send it. So now we need to actually go build the services. So let's do this. Suave Keys service first, I guess. Yeah, grenade will work eventually. Hang in there. I'm hoping by the end of tonight we'll have grenade working. Alright, we got to implement this. We're going to, let's see, we need a private read-only, rad-only, read-only, Suave Keys auth settings, and we'll generate the constructor with that. And basically what we're going to do is, I'm going to catch everything here and just return unexpected result. Oops, return new unexpected result. Essentially what we're doing here is the same exact thing that we're doing in the sign-in page, the landing page for Suave Keys. So we literally do this start authentication. Like, it's gonna be the same thing. This. That's all we needed. And then we get the yeah. I mean, I'm literally just gonna take this. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna log the exception here too. Okay, so we're gonna call this. This needs to be auth settings. We need Xamarin Essentials. This is not even base URL. This is just oh, you know what? It is. And because this is currently a dev server, we don't have a production one yet. Man, I'm literally just gonna take all this stuff. This is like exactly what I wanted to do. It's the same. That's the whole point, right? It's like it's the same thing. You're just signing into a different app. Oh, this needs to be async, so it stops yelling at me. That should help us with quite a bit of stuff. This I don't think we need. We're gonna actually just return invalid result here. I'm gonna keep the same message though, so let's just do this. I don't know why we weren't doing that before. I'm gonna need to adjust that in Suave Keys. Return invalid result of bool. That's our error. Store token info we want. We need to pull in JSON.net. Token response. Is this gonna be? No, this is gonna be a different object. All right, I'm gonna go grab those other methods too, and we need that token response model. Luckily, I can copy that shamelessly. Token response. Boom. Thank you. Give me that in my models folder. Except change this to suavekeys.twitchclient.models. And we don't need all of those folders because we're going to have like 3 models. If that, I mean, I don't even know. We might not even have that, right? All right, let's get in our namespace. Store token info. What was that? Oh, that's calling also to Xamarin Essentials. Like, look how easy Xamarin Essentials just made our life. Are you kidding me? I don't even have to like think about this stuff. Look at this. This is like one call. Boom. Store token info. Now it's down there. Easy. Okay. Send command and get token. So this get token is we're just gonna pull it out of storage. Which I think we have like a get token here too. Get current access token. I mean, it's literally this. Like, do that. Actually, I'm literally gonna copy the whole method. It's the same thing. This needs to be async. Boom. First try. Ah, we need to do the refresh token. Fine. Which that should be fine anyway. This is going to be the exact same thing, except it's going to be private. Don't need that anywhere else. And this is auth settings instead. That does all that good stuff. We need link. And I think that's it, other than sending the commands, which sending the command we can take from the Android side from Suave Keys because it's doing the same thing. So if we go here, I think it's on the keyboard service in the Android app, but it's not even Android specific. Is it speech to text or keyboard? No, it's not keyboard. Unfortunate. There it is. That. It's just this. Do we need to do anything else there? No, yeah, that's literally that's the call. That is the send command. We do need to pull the Voicify keys though. And we should inject a custom assistant service, private, read-only, custom assistant API. No, not that. Right. So we'll register all that stuff at the top level of the app. Async. We need to wrap this in a try catch. We'll log the exception again just to see what's going on. If we ever hit that. New unexpected result of the bool. And we'll take that. We're going to need to pull in namespaces here. And we'll just return a success result. Alright, let's do this. Alright, for the request name, it's always going to be the same. It's going to be a press key intent. And the slot is going to be a new dictionary of string to string, and then we want just key and command. Oh, we need to do the little shorthand here. Original input is also just command. I don't even think that's required. And we need a session ID. So we can just do that here. Private read-only string called session ID. And we're just going to new that up when it's constructed. So we'll do a new GUID, or GUID.newGUID to string. Basically, that's just going to help our analytics. Like, if we newed that up every time, our VoiceFi analytics would be like destroyed. Oh, we've got the same name in 2 places. Call it that. Call it that. We're getting there. We're just getting it all cleaned up. Return new success result, and then we'll need to set up the keys as well for the app ID and secret, which I'm just going to put in a git ignore. I'm going to call this access token response instead. No. Nah, we're going to do this. We're going to do the nice little convention here. Using token response equals Suave Keys .twitchbot.model. What? Oh, dot token response. That should clean up those. And now we just need that, right? So we're going to do a new class here called Voicify keys. If I could hit the shift key whenever I want to. Voicify keys for Suave keys. Keys on keys on keys. This is going to be a public static, and we're going to have a public const string application ID. And a public const string application secret. I mean, I don't think this is any secret, but I'm going to hide it anyway. And then on the Git side, we're going to ignore that. Ignore that. And then I'm going to go set these real quick. We'll end up using a different one later anyway, but I'll pull this over here. That. I'm just going to go grab the settings for my ID and secret, but I really don't think it's a secret right now, so I don't think it's a big deal. It's only going to work with this one app anyway, but this is basically what I was saying. Like, technically, no one else has access to that info but me for sending requests to the Voicify app, but, I mean, it doesn't really hurt at all. This should be called the, if we wanted to track, this is going to help us track in analytics and stuff, but we can do Twitch client, TwitchBot. Alright, now we just need the namespace. There we go. Okay. That works. That works. I mean, it should work. We've built it, I should say. We've built the Suave Keys service. So now we need to build a Twitch service. So this is where we're going to kick off sign-in on Twitch. It's actually going to look a whole lot like this. Yeah, this isn't going to be too different. What I am going to do is I'm going to call this Suave Keys, Suave token info. And you know what? I'm going to copy all this stuff for now. It's a bad sign that I'm doing that. I should be abstracting the OAuth stuff, but honestly, this is not going to change very much, so it's not a big deal. So we need to add a new service. Call it the Twitch service. do that. This is going to implement the iTwitch service. Shamelessly copy and paste a bunch of stuff, bring in a whole bunch of namespaces all over the place. Bring in our results. The difference is going to be these URLs for how we do that stuff. And this whole method is not part of it. Bring in link. And this is Twitch service, and we don't need that. Boop. And this is Twitch. Twitchy Twitch, and this is going to be Twitch token info. Okay, and we don't need session ID. That's just the OAuth stuff, basically. So now we need to grab the rest of the implementation, which is the event handler, which we'll call, and then down here it should have been the like toggle start and stop, right? Okay, let's get the URLs for how to actually do OAuth. I'm going to pull this over here in case it pops up any IDs or secrets. It did pop up an ID, yikes. Let's see, overview, that I don't really care about. Docs, alright, let's just go to docs. We need just the token URL. Authentication, yay, they do OAuth. Oh nice, got a little validation endpoint. Okay, getting tokens through OAuth. That's the one. Everything else should be the same. So this new little base URL is going to be hopefully just that. And then for refreshing the token, we'll get into whatever that endpoint is. But this one is that. OAuth 2 authorize. Same redirect, same client ID, because this is going to come from the Twitch client ID info. So that's good. You get your response type. We do need to look at the scopes we need. Authorize, get your access token. They do it through the URL. Auth code flow. Oh, this is implicit grant flow. No, we want auth flow. Still need to figure out list of scopes. All right, what's our token endpoint? Oh, auth 2/token. Great. Perfect. We do need to update that as well. There's our refresh token one. That should be fine. And then this is where we get our token. Okay. We do need to handle scopes here. Let's figure out what scopes we need. Scopes. List of scopes. Alright. Channel. Where's chat? How do we do the pub sub with chat stuff? Don't need the stream key. That's a little sus. Clips. Manage users. What is the one we use for chat? Oh, do I need to do it? Is it totally different? What do we do to authenticate here? Initialize. Credentials. Is a connections credential. Which is a Twitch username and Twitch OAuth. I don't even know what does that even mean? Like just the access token? Do we even need a different scope for that? We can find out, I guess, right? Like we can just like try a basic scope. OAuth token to authenticate your chatbot. Generate with this Twitch community driven wrapper on the Twitch API while logged into your chatbot. Token will be an alphanumeric string. Right, but I don't want to do that. I don't want someone to have to go in and paste one. I want them to just sign in and it'll work. Oh, you know what? We need a text field for the Twitch channel too. Okay, we'll get there though. Bot username, auth token. I don't need that. I want to know what scopes I need. Actually, we can probably just check this, right? I say connect. Hold on, what are the scopes this one uses? Boom, there we go. Easy. Nailed it. Okay. Big brain time. And scope. I'm just going to copy the whole thing with the query string. Right, so down here, that's where we do that. Okay. Hopefully, that'll let us sign in. Now, I need to go... Oh, shoot. I should have ignored these. I should have ignored... Did I not ignore them? No. Oh, man. I don't want to commit those. I don't want to commit those keys. Okay. I can just basically rebuild the files and these will just be deleted. Oh, you know what? I haven't even committed them yet. There we go. Ignore. Ignore. Any other things called keys that I need to ignore? Good, 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 good. Okay. There we go. Now I can write this stuff. Alright, so I'm going to pull this over here. And I don't need that. Oh, you know what? We need to go back, though. Back. I need to go to my app. I'm going to just pull it over here real quick. Hold on. Your console. My app. Alright, I'm going to take my little client ID. And I got to take my little client secret. Yay. Yay. And then we close that forever. Okay, so now we've got the Suave Keys one we need to set up. Get back on this. We're going to go back to the docs over here. Oh, I need my Chrome browser. This one. Okay. Haha. We need to go add a new one of these, right? So let's get some GUID generators up in here. That one. That's going to be our ID. This is going to be Suave Keys Windows. I'll just say Windows Twitch bot. I don't really care about the created date or the modified date. It means nothing to me. What did we register for our apps little thingy? There it is. I want that same one. Oh, which reminds me, we actually need to adjust. Yeah, we need to adjust both our Twitch service and I think that's the only one, right? Oh, this one. That one. I don't think we actually need to send that up though, but you know how it be. They might even yell at us for doing that, but Suave Key service, where did that go? Oh, there it is. Right, same thing, because this is not Suave Keys, we can't just totally copy and paste it. We have a whole new URI we got to register to handle, which does mean that we need to also, before I forget, handle the... I need to fix that one too, just before I forget that. I need to handle this actual prefix or domain or whatever the hell it's called, right? That looks good. I need to handle that in the UWP config. This is one more thing I forgot to do. It's this one. Right, we do that, which means that for this, we do the same thing. Great, Great. Great. We need a secret. So what I'm gonna do for this is I'm gonna pull it over here. Again, like this stuff I don't particularly care to actually secure because it's all just in dev anyway, but better safe than sorry. Okay. Those can go away, which means this can come over here now, and now I can do that, and then I can save it, and then I can bring it over because you can only see the first 2 letters, and that means nothing to you. Alright, so over here, I'm going to pull this over and write out my token info here, and I need the ID. There we go. Okay. Close that, bring it back, and we are rocking and rolling. All of this is set up. We need to handle the start listening, but we can always do that anyway. So basically what we're going to have now is this. Like when we start listening, we're just going to start and we say connect. Can we say disconnect here? Disconnect? There we go. All right. We should keep track of the state in here then. So in our Twitch service, we'll have a private bool is listening. And so what we can do is down here, if is listening, and we'll do all the startup stuff, else that. So from the Warzone controller, we're going to want one of these, this client object locally, because that's what we're going to execute all this stuff off of. So we need a private read-only, no, not a private read-only, we'll have a private one of those. That, hello? Didn't we add the dependency? Twitch client. Why didn't this come in? We got the dependency. Is it going to be different depending on where I add it? Like that. I wonder if we can't do this way, and if it needs to be at the native level. No, yeah, that should just work. What do we have here? Twitch client.lib. Oh, man. Shortcut. Why don't we just call it Twitch client? Why would we call it that? Who did this? No, it's just a Twitch client. Twitch client object. Get out of here. Oh, because it's the namespace. Damn it. That's why. Now I remember this bane of an existence. It's a namespace. That'll work? That'll work. Alright. So this might be null, so we do need to be a little careful of that. So we'll just do else if the Twitch client is not null. That way everything in here is all just nulling it out. So we can say Twitch client disconnect and Twitch client on message received minus equals. We do need to handle that stuff, so let's do Twitch client on message received plus equals, and we'll handle that. And then we're going to disconnect that event handler. Alright, so we do need to actually like set all this stuff up now. So we need to make this async, and we need to wrap it up in a little try catch. And then because we don't like leaking exceptions into our view model, because then it can cause weird things to blow up. Nice little separation of concerns. We're always returning a result no matter what goes wrong. Toss all this stuff inside the try catch. We got that super duper try catch. Nothing's gonna blow up. If it does, we catch it and the view model's okay, and we can show errors and all that stuff. Alright, so we need to initialize Twitch client based on credentials. So this also we also need the name of the, yeah, you know what? I'm going to do this. We're going to say name, channel name. And before I forget, we're going to add a string in here. String channel. Okay. Oh, that's good. The interface needs that though. String channel, which means that this we can just call channel. Chan. Okay, got the channel. We're passing it in. It lacks an await. That shouldn't be an error though. Oh, it's because we're not returning a result at all. Alright, at the end of this, we're just going to return a new success, and we'll return errors if anything goes wrong. Okay, so basically, we need to do all this stuff. Initialize, and then connect. Thing is, this is going to be the channel. And this is actually going to be var token is await. No, we just want to get access token. Yep, and then we say token dot result. I guess we should say if we should call this token result. If the token results dot result type is not okay, then we're going to return an error. We're going to do that one-liner. Return new invalid result of bool, and we're going to pass in the token result errors. Or default, and then we can say unable to get access token, sign in first. Token result dot data. Perfect. Get all our Twitch client stuff up and running. All right, now we can say that's our Twitch client. Initialize, and this is going to be channel. All right, and then we connect, and that's it. Okay. Is that it? Is that all done? I think we did it. I think that's all the business logic. Is this good? View model's looking good. We need to actually go build the view, I guess. All right, let's do that. All right, main page. First of all, we need to get the binding context set up. Let's do that before we forget. All right, so we're gonna do private read only main page view model. VM is a new one, and then we can say binding context is VM. Easy peasy. Alright, we can get rid of all this crap. Alright, we need a button for the text. It's going to be sign in to your Suave Keys account. The command is going to be bound to the sign. What the hell is it called? The hardest part of this, sign in. That's the command. And is visible is going to be bound to is. Hold on. We want the opposite of this. Do we need to write a converter? Is there an existing converter we can use? I'm just going to leave it visible for now. We're going to want to end up like disabling it anyway. So we'll just leave that as a to-do. But this should be centered. Center and vertically center. All the buttons are getting centered. All right, we're going to do the same thing to Twitch. Sign into your Twitch account. And this is going to be Twitch sign-in command. And then we can do this. We can put a label in here. Text is linked successfully to Suave Keys. and the is visible is going to be bound to the is linked to Suave Keys. I think that's the name of our variable. And then we'll have a successfully linked to Twitch. And we'll put some explainer text up there too. Twitch. And then we're going to have a button. Text is going to be start listening. Command is going to be bound to toggle start command. And for now, I'll just leave that visible. I don't particularly care. We're just going to center everything. Boop, boop, boop. Cool. Okay, I mean, let's see if that just works. It might. No, we need to register dependencies. Don't let me, I forgot. We're not going to forget. All right, here we go. So close to ruining this. All right. We're going to do container.register. We need the iSuave Keys service to Suave Keys service. We need the iTwitch service to Twitch service. And we need the iCustom Assistant API to Custom Assistant API. Oh, you know what? We need to do this as like a factory. New Custom Assistant API. Didn't we just do this? Hold on. We just did that. Because we're injecting it here. Hold on. It's going to be in the Android registration. Right? Yeah, there it is. So we needed to get the, there we go. The proper URL. What is this? Because it is not a delegate type. Does this takes a function to register though? Type. Doesn't it take a factory? I thought it could take a factory type. Dear God, there's so many of these. Hold on. Func. Oh, that's why we need to like pass in all this stuff. Named parameter. All right, let's do this. That's fine. It needs to be ID. There you go. Okay, anything else? Let's go look at these. What it gets injected here. Auth setting should be handled. Custom assistant should be handled. This gets just the auth settings. That's handled at the main page level before it's even passed in there. I think we're good. And the main page just pulls those two. All right, I'm going to run it. We're going to see if we can sign in. We might have to tweak some of the chat, like the Twitch sign-in stuff. I think it'll work on... Oh, you know what? No, it's not going to work. Before we do that, no. I wanted to say first try. We didn't technically try. This is fine. We need to do the registration for the prefix handling on the app, right? So it's going to be... I'm going to edit this, open it with view code. Is that what I want? Yeah. There's a place where we have to do these things. There it is. Windows Protocol. Extensions. We also need... I don't think we need that stuff. I guess we do need internet access. Alright, hold on. First things first. Go to this. Say that we need internet. Oh, it's already checked off. Perfect. Content URIs. Add a new URI. Isn't it? Oh, shoot. Does this count? What do I need this for? I'm not even going to do that. Get out of here. Alright, let's open this. Let's save that. And then we're going to open it with code. View the code. Alright, where was that extension? It's in application, I think. Hold on. Where is it here? It's inside application. It's this. That's the one. That's the one. Bippity boppity boom. Except it's not going to be Suave Keys. Suave Keys Twitch bot. This is what the hell did we just call it? It's this. Suave Keys Twitch. Twitch. That's what we handle. It looks so weird, all lowercase. Like I keep thinking I like typed it wrong or something. All right. Now we can run it, I think. Oh, you know what we should do real quick here, though, is add a null check. Oh, no, we can't. So close. On command received, invoke. Sender's this, and then we want e.chatMessage. Dot content dot message. What is it? What were we using from here? Message received. Chat message dot message. Shocker. We should say, though, that it does have to start with the exclamation point. So we're only going to do this if e.chatMessage.message starts with a bang. Oh, and we're going to add some sweet, sweet null checks in here. Boom. All right. Now, first try. So what we have to do is it should open up the page with our buttons on it. We should be able to click, sign in with Suave Keys. I got to remember my password. No! Null reference exception. We not initialize this? That's null. Why is that null? Container is null. App.current is null. Oh my god. Oh, you know what? In the app.xaml, we did this before we set current. We need to do that real quick. There we go. Get that static current gross accessor. Now we're running. So we should have the 3 buttons. Yikes, I'm going to add some padding. 64 pixels of padding. Is hot reload working? Liar. Didn't hot reload anything. Oh, you know what? No, it actually might have. This needs to be vertical options, fill and expand. Now let's see if hot reload's working. No, liar. I thought UWP was supposed to have hot reload in Xamarin.Forms now. Maybe I just need like an update somewhere. Or maybe it's experimental and I need some setting. But now it should be, there we go. All right, so sign into Suave Keys. It's opening up the web service. This is going to take a while because it's got to load the Suave Keys web app. Which is asleep because it's on a free Azure app service. So hopefully that wakes up. Come on, we're almost there. Then Kenzie can finally say exclamation point grenade. Oh, I kept my stuff too because I would never remember that. All right, sign in. Linked successfully to Suave Keys. Sign into Twitch. Damn it. Check your network connection. All right, let's go debug that. So close. Twitch service. Where is our sign in? Start sign in. Say okay. Oh, it kicked me out of there. Oh, I think I kept the wrong thing. All right. State is good. Client ID is that. Web auth result. Exception. Attempted to perform unauthorized operation. A little bit more detail there would be super duper. All right. That was hastily copy and pasted, so let's actually take a look. Base URL is https id twitch.tv /oauth2/authorize. Our client ID we should have, our state is a random GUID. I don't even know if they respect that. Oh, you know what? Let's do this. Go to chatbots. Overview, right, building the bot. This is where we just run. It's like, hey, you gotta sign in this thing. Let's check out oh, this application uses implicit grant flow. Gross. I want auth code grant flow. Alright, let's go take a look at auth. OAuth. Auth code grant flow. Alright. Client ID, redirect URI, response type. This must be code. Let's make sure that's actually right. And scope. They don't want state at all. They're not handling state. Okay, so we should get rid of the state object. Client ID, redirect URI, scope. That's it. No state. Wait, what's the other thing I wanted? Redirect your, oh, response type must be code. We were not sending that up on the first one. And that is code. Right? We weren't, I thought we were doing that. Okay, maybe not. Alright, let's try that. Let's see if that adjustment works. It's going to be so nice to be able to build Suave Keys and have you type commands to build it for me. Oh, you know what would be funny if we add the type command separately. That could be cool. Alright, let's try signing into Twitch. We don't really care about state. Auth result. Damn it. Alright, what doesn't it like? We are getting the right client ID. Is there, oh, you know, maybe we need to adjust our app in the console. Register your application. Oh, that's creating a new one. I don't care about that. I need to create a new ticket or token. Suave Keys Twitch : whack whack. I wonder if it doesn't like this not being a browser URL. This must exactly match the redirect URI parameter passed into the authorization endpoint. Extensions. Do I need create live apps that interact with the stream as a panel or channel chat? Oh, cool. Or with chat. Wait, do I need to do that? Suave Keys Windows chat. Is that what I need? Oh, I don't. What is this? What is this? Ew. No. Overview. What am I missing here? No, not that. Damn it. Back to docs. Back to authentication. Back to OAuth. Auth code grant flow. Client ID we're sending. Redirect URI we're sending. Response type we're sending. And scope we're sending. Space separated list of scopes. I wonder if it doesn't like that it's not escaped or something. Space separated. This did not do that. I wonder if that's why. Chat, read, chat, edit. I mean, plus is normally inherently that, but maybe that'll help. Right, we got redirect URI. We'll just keep stepping through it. We'll get there. Once this is working, I think we're in a good spot though. Client ID. Alright, we got client ID. We don't care about state. Auth result. Can't connect to the service you need right now. I'm connected to the internet. Base URL. Alright, hold on. Let me close that. Hit the exception. Blah, 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 blah. What is base URL? id.twitch.tv/OAuth2. Client ID. Response type. Redirect URI. Those are the standards, right? Does it not like that it's not escaped? Is that what it does not like? I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna do this in a new tab because I want to see what they're doing here. Token, Client ID, redirect URI. They're not escaping it. And they're using pluses. Do I like not have permission for my app? I should probably keep that up and in a different thing too, huh? I guess we could always try to do it with implicit grant flow. See what happens. I want this. And that's my client ID. Do I need to like, what do I need to validate here? Oh, what? Save. That did nothing. Suave Keys Twitch :whack whack. That should be fine. I mean, unless it literally doesn't like that it's not an actual URL. But that doesn't really make sense. I don't like that it's just giving me a random error. I mean, it works for signing into Suave Keys, right? Like if I, what are we doing? Let me continue running that, right? Like if I do this, I can sign right in. Boom, RO auth works great. All right, real quick, what I'm going to do too before I forget, the is signed into Suave Keys is being set on the wrong thing for the success state. This should be is linked to Twitch. Unrelated, but yeah. Hi Bentley. Hi Bentley. My dog is like underneath me on my lap. He's so cute. Alright, so if we do that and then sign in, then we're good. Boop. Linked. If we do this, it yells. It gets mad. Client ID. Q and ends in 7. Q and ends in 7. That's the right one. Okay. Is it something with the web? Like, does the web authenticator not like it? Base URL. Can't connect to the service you need right now. I really wish I could see why that is failing. What other methods? It's only the one method. Jeez. Callback URL. I wonder if that's just not going to work. Is it? What is the issue? And scope. You know, I'm gonna do the scope first. Let's do this. That is that. Wait. And response type is code. And yeah, let's do that. And then we're gonna make these pluses again. Okay. Try again. We're almost there. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I'm just gonna put a breakpoint here. Just shove it. No, can't connect. Why though? Let's see. Xamarin Essentials Web Authenticator Twitch? Maybe they just have a sample of that? That'd be sick. Ooh, hello Okta article from not too long ago. Oh, Okta, how I love you. Yeah, I know what Xamarin is. Show me the thing. And an external identity. Opens it. Login page, user logs in, redirect to the app. Right, get it. What does that look like, though? Oh my goodness, Bentley. My dog is yawning like crazy. Is there something else we're missing? I mean, it works for Suave Keys, so I guess it should work fine. We don't need that. They don't even talk about the Windows side. Builds URL required. Your Okta domain. OAuth 2 default. View 1 authorize. Client ID, response type, and scope parameters. Right, it's like, what does that example look like? They're doing Pixie stuff too. Response type, ID token. This doesn't even look right. They don't even have the question mark here. It's probably just getting escaped in the output thing here though. OP. Wait, what? This is like all messed up. Like there's no S here for scope, or no SC for scope. Redirect URI is that. And client ID is that. And they don't even take a code challenge. We might just want to do it with implicit grant flow. Does the Xamarin Essentials Web Authenticator support that though? Also, can implicit give us a refresh token or no? Let's do this. Xamarin Essentials Web Authenticator. Just gonna go to the docs for it. Yeah, I know the grenade will work soon. I want to know if it's gonna support. Is there anything for UWP? Yeah, we did that. Boom. Use Web Authenticator. My app. Go to that. Bada bing, bada boom. In UWP, the web authentication broker is used if supported, otherwise the system browser is. I don't care about Apple sign-in. I don't care about that. I want to... I mean, it might just be that my Twitch app is invalid. Alright, hold on. Let's make sure we're not missing anything here. Authentication guide. Register your app to obtain a client ID and client secret. Getting a token includes specific scopes of permission your app requires. I wonder if those are not supported for auth code grant flow. I wonder if we have to do implicit grant flow. Your app does not use a server such as client-side. This approach does not require a server. No, I guess like we don't really care about that. This, I think we have to use implicit grant or implicit code flow. I think we have to. Hold on, I'm getting emails from stuff. All the Apple event stuff from today. Yeah, because I think we're gonna have to. Okay, so if we have to do implicit grant flow, response type is going to be token. Everything else is the same. It just means that we can't refresh it. Which that's fine anyway. Authorized response type is token. Can we do that? I think everything else stays the same. So let's see if we can get the auth result back. We might just need to not do any of the refresh stuff, which isn't a big deal. We can just stash that. No, still can't connect. What is happening? Is it because it's not like registered or something? Hold on, what is this saying? Attempted to perform an unauthorized operation. Xamarin Web Authenticator. There we go, Web Authenticator. They're getting the same thing. Like, what the heck? Should return an access token. It's able to trace the code and found the following exception. Are we like missing a permission or something? Whoa. Like, whoa. Let's see if we can't get the exception in the output to give us no details. Let's take a look at, we'll just do it again. Right, hit our exception. Oh no, exception, bad. I want that exception stack trace. X.stacktrace. Exception dispatched. Handled non-success debugger notification. That's so useless. What? Solved. For anyone who comes across this, if your controller is running on Azure, you need to set website load user profile equals 1 in the app settings. What are you talking about? That was useless. I want that. No, it's the only one. It's the only person who's ever encountered it. Is the handle too long? Is there a restriction on that? What if we do this? This is gonna look ridiculous. What if we do SKT? SKTB. That's our prefix. We can handle SKTBs, which means that our manifest needs to have that too, and we need to update everything else. Wait, no, that wouldn't be an issue because we did it on Suave Keys. Like, that worked. So something is afoot here. I still think we need to do implicit grant flow. Type token. I am lost. Suave Keys Twitch. Is one of these like named wrong? What if it's just that? Like, what if I just say localhost or something? Let's do this. Twitch OAuth not redirecting to local prefix. Author redirect. No, I just want to get one. What? Please, somebody help me. I found a way to get a redirect URL. Now I have a token. What do I do with it? What? No, I was told I can use a local host. It's also told you can use the website for implicit grant flow. So whatever you want it to be, not helpful though. I want a URI that's not a URL. That's all I want. Twitch, OAuth, Android. You're getting and showing Twitch login pages that are redirecting the user to Twitch. Redirect user to that. Yeah, I mean, that's what we're doing. You know what? Let's do this. I have an idea for how we can best debug it. I'm going to put this in a variable. And then we're going to do this URL. And then we need this. And then I'm going to take that URL and put it in the damn browser and see what happens. Alright, sign in with Twitch. Go on ahead. URL. Give me this. Sign in. 404. Oh, there's 2 slashes. Are you kidding me? Is that really the issue? Oh my god. Please send help. Unbelievable. We're gonna we're gonna change this back to code because we already have it set up. All right, let's run it again. I swear to God, if that's all it was and it's just like, I don't know what happened. Ugh. Watch, I'm gonna take the URL again and it's gonna work. Right, we're gonna do this. This is gonna actually work. Garbage. God damn it. Okay. That is one of the dumbest mistakes I've ever run into. Alright. Run that. Thank you. I'm going to pull this over here so you can't see it. I gotta remember my password. There we go. Enter the code sent to your text message. That sweet, sweet two-factor authentication. Alright, we're logging in. Look, it's me. Yeah. Authorize it. Did we get a code? Oh. Oh, we got a code. Oh, shoot, we shouldn't do that, though. There's not going to be a state object, is there? No, there is not. Alright, hold on. We don't need to do this. No state. They don't do the state stuff. Just lame. Bad practice. Bad. Okay. Okay. You know what else we forgot to do? We never built... We need this. Entry text is binding to channel. Placeholder is account channel. Must be same as the bot. And then we need entry text binding prefix. Did we just call it prefix, or is it command prefix? Just prefix. Alright, main page. Placeholder is command prefix. Okay. Run it again. Let's see. Alright, those are there. Sign in with Suave Keys. Yes. Sign in with Twitch. Oh, god damn it, I gotta do it again. Actually, you know what? Let's do this. If we already got the token, we shouldn't even bother signing in. I'm gonna do that on both sides, actually. Suave Key service. On sign in, we're gonna try to get the token first. Var existing token is await get access token if existing token result type equals OK and existing token dot data does not equal null, return success bool. And you don't have to sign in over and over again. And we're gonna literally do the same thing on the Twitch service. Because otherwise we're going to have to keep signing in. We already stashed the token. Oh. True. True, true, true. Alright, so we should just literally say we're signed in the second we click those buttons. Alright. Almost there. Sign in. It should be like, boom, you did it. Sign in. Damn it. Oh, we never actually signed in. Alright, hold on. Let me pull this over here again. Oh, whoops. I accidentally closed it by hitting backspace. There we go. That was not in a text box. It gets all weird because I've got two different resolutions now. Alright, hold on. It's going to make me do 2FA again, isn't it? Even though I said don't. Yep, it did. Literally said remember this computer, and it's like, LOL, nah. Alright, this is... Please remember my computer, please. Submit. Did we do anything? Did it break? I guess we never actually finished seeing if it worked or not. Hold on. God damn it. I need to actually like sit in on that. Link. Oh, it's gonna make me do it again. It's not remembering my stuff. Ugh. I'm gonna get so many emails from Twitch being like, you successfully logged in, you successfully logged in, you successfully logged in. Because it's making me do 2FA every single time, even though I'm telling it not to. Let me just type this in real quick again. I'm going to have to do it again too. Alright, we get the code. Response is not, it's a 400. Uh-oh. Didn't like something we did there. Missing client secret. Oh. Yeah. True. I don't know why they require client secret there. Technically, you're not supposed to have to. Just do auth settings dot client secret. Yeah, you normally don't have to do that if the grant type is authorization code, I didn't think, but maybe I'm just totally wrong. For refresh, you totally do. And that's why we probably should put a server between these two, but I don't give a heck. Alright, sign into Suave Keys. Sign into Twitch, do the grueling process all over again. Oh my god, stop making me do 2FA. Why you do this? Alright. Get the code, get a token please. Yay. Alright, what is the JSON though? Is this gonna map? Oh, it should. It totally should. Alright, token info. Nailed it. Not gonna show you more of that. Current token. Yes. Store that token. Yes. Return it. Successfully linked to Twitch. Alright, account channel. That's mine, so it's Suave Pirate. And we're going to do press is our prefix. Start listening. Okay. I mean, I guess it doesn't really do anything, so hopefully it's listening now. So what I'm going to do now is open up Suave Keys, sign in on the same account, which should just happen automatically, connect, and choose the Fall Guys profile, I guess. Actually, Kenzie, if you're still on, why don't you try hitting grenade again? Exclamation point. Well, you need to do exclamation point press grenade. I'm going to do it from mine too, because we have the prefix of press. Hold on, I'm gonna go in from my phone so I can keep my keyboard here. It needs to be probably a space before it, or maybe not, I don't know. My channel. Can I go to chat?
I can't do that here. Sorry about that.
Hold on, I'm gonna type one too. Press grenade. Do anything? Looked like it kind of tried to. Are we connected? Shows twice in chat. Wait, what showed twice in chat? I'm only seeing your one message. Here, let's do this actually. In the Twitch service, I'm going to put a breakpoint on message received. And then I'm going to type press grenade. Everything is showing twice. Oh yeah, that sounds super weird. Should definitely not be happening. Everything's not showing twice for me, so you might just need to refresh. I'm not even getting the message received here. Unless it just takes a minute. Oh, you know what? We never actually caught an exception here. Did we hit an exception? Here, I'm going to restart. Let's step through the actual, like, start listening bit. And we should probably step through from here, too. Ah! Alright, toggle start is toggle that and pass in channel. Let's see what that result type is. We should have an else case here if stuff blows up. Alright. Start. We're linked up. We're doing Suave Pirate. we'll do press again for consistency. Start listening. All right, channel is the right one. If is, oh, absolute moron. Absolute moron here. Hold on. I said if it's only if it's listening, then you can actually do the listening. All right, sign in, sign in. We gotta like store this stuff too. Suave pirate. Start listening. Now we're not listening. Get your token here. Set up your credentials. Please initialize. No exceptions yet. We're connected. Yeah, success result. We're now listening. Alright, how about, I'm gonna do it now. Press grenade. Oh, here we go. Message received. Message is press grenade. Did we actually get it through Suave Keys though? We should have. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna get rid of these breakpoints. Press grenade. We're getting the message. We're not sending it. Let's go here. Yeah, let's. Oops. I'm gonna put a breakpoint here where we send it. Another. This is so meta. I'm literally watching myself do this while I'm typing on my phone. So I can't just type on my computer. Alright, so we're sending the command. The command is... Oh, weird. It trimmed E. Oh, I should not do that. Oh. Here, you know what? In our view model, instead of doing this character, because this is going to trim all of them. That is not the move. Dot remove. We'll just do this. We'll just remove the prefix. And the space in front of it. And, oh, actually, no. Yeah, let's do that. Then we'll just trim. Oh, it's replaced. What am I doing? It's like my first time writing C#. String.empty. And then we trim it, and then we send it. Alright, let's try that. Almost there. Almost there. Eventually we'll see a G come through. Is that too much to ask for? I think I can just say start listening. I think that'll just work. It's going to pull it out of context there anyway. Salt type. Come on. What do we got? Hello? Success? Alright, whatever that is, we're getting rid of it. Enough successes in a row. Alright, we should be listening. So I'm once again going to press grenade, unless someone else wants to type it too. Totally up to you. But we're just going through the debug phases now. Press grenade. The command is just grenade. That's great. Let's see what the response is from Voicify. Oh, we're sending to... Oh, Kenzie, damn it. What's the response? Success. Oh, you were not signed in. Oh, did we... We did something where we sent up... What did we do to send the key from the Android app? Because we did something there to send the key up the first time. It's going to be in WIT language service. No, not that. Android speech to text, right? Oh, updated slots. Where is that set? Slots is updated slots. That's why. We also need to add access token. That makes sense then. We didn't tell Voicify who the hell we were. Boom. Oh, we need the token. Var token is await get access token result, and then that should work. And we need to close that. Go away, errors. All right, let's try it again. We're so close. I just want to be able to have this functioning, so then next stream will. Actually, that's tomorrow. Oh my gosh, this isn't my normal midweek stream. This is our bonus stream. All right. Suave pirate command prefix is press. Start listening. Yeah, I know it works. I know it works. All right. Let's do press grenade. Boop, boop, bop. What's our voice fire response? Success, we got the keyboard thing. Does that mean that it typed though? Hold on. We might need to restart Suave Keys. I'm gonna do it again. Press grenade. Please type G. No. Okay, let's do this. Let's restart this. Connect to the remote server. Connect to the device. Choose the Call of Duty one. Do we have grenade in here? Grenade, yeah. Let's do it again. Press grenade. Boom! Let's fucking go! Yeah, chat, someone else press something. Look at this. I'm gonna do press shoot. Boom, should be a 9 that comes through or something. Yeah, there it is. Not a bad delay. Press jump should be space. There's your space. Let's go! Alright, I'm going to commit this with a commit message of just like first try. Awesome. Okay, so yeah, Benny's in the chat. And luckily that didn't fire anything because that would have been hilarious. That's awesome. That should work for like macros and everything too. Should be able to say like press armor 4. Oh, so perfect. It's super snappy too. Okay, so I think that's going to be it for this one. I'm going to go commit this stuff. I'm streaming tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern again. What we're going to do is clean up some of this stuff, talk more about the Snap Hackathon. We'll play some games using this and actually sort of push it a little bit. We'll get like the voice input working through Alexa and through the Android device, and we'll have you talking to it. I'll be talking to 2 things. You'll be in chat typing. We'll be playing maybe some Call of Duty, maybe some Fall Guys. And we'll make sure that like the app actually starts to look a little bit better and is like cleaned up, and we can show the command log and all that. But yeah, hell yeah, dude, this is awesome. Well, thanks everyone for joining. Thanks for the couple follows we got earlier too. Appreciate you all. And I'll be back tomorrow, 6 p.m. Eastern. We'll keep this going, and we'll actually start playing some games with it, and we'll be able to keep using it going forward. So, GG's, G's in the chat, grenades in the chat. And yeah, I will see you all tomorrow then. Peace.